week 15 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few forwards I look to add on the wire this week. The first guy, Nicholas Batum of the Los Angeles Clippers. So it's been a tough season here for the Clippers, and now Paul George, we know he's going to be out a little longer than expected with his elbow injury. So on the season here for Batum, 9.2 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.1 steals, 2 threes, and 49% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, since he returned from the protocol list and a little bit of an ankle injury, his numbers have gone up: 13 points a game, 4.8 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 1.2 steals, 2.5 threes, and 51% from the field. So right now, he's available in 69% of fantasy leagues. And he was always a good role play guy here, is Nicholas Batum. So the last few games for him: January 17th versus the Pacers, 32 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 7 threes, 68% from the field. January 21st at Philly, 15 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 threes, 66% from the field. And January 23rd at the Knicks, 6 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes. So right now, Batum, he's given owners about 4 or 5 categories. He can hit the 3-ball, pretty decent rebounder, decent passer, 3 or 4 assists a game he's going to get you. And we also knew he was always a good defensive player that's going to get you some steals. So right here, if you need a few categories and a good rounded player that's going to play 25, 30 minutes a game here, I think he's a good add. And with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George not coming back anytime soon, he's going to get some opportunities. The next guy I look to add this week's Carmelo Anthony of the Los Angeles Lakers. So Melo, he was out for a little bit, but now he's returned and he's playing good basketball in the last few games since he returned. On the season, he had 13.4 points a game, 4.2 rebounds and assists, 2.3 threes a game, and 43% from the field. But since his return in the last couple weeks, 16 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 2 threes, and 51% from the field. So Melo, as his career has gone on toward the back end here, he's more of a catch-and-shoot shooter, and he's a way better three-point shooter than he even was on the New York Knicks 4 or 5 seasons ago. So the last few games here for Melo: January 19th versus Indiana, 14 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, 2 blocks, 50% from the field. January 21st at Orlando, 23 points, 3 rebounds, a block, 4 threes, 61% from the field. And January 23rd at Miami, 11 points, 3 boards, 2 threes, and 37% from the field. So he fits well with LeBron James and this Laker team here. As a guy coming off the bench and scoring the basketball at a decent rate. So obviously, if you need scoring and some three-point shooting and a few rebounding nights a week here for Melo, I think he's a decent add. And right now, he's available in 47% of fantasy leagues. The next forward's Caleb Martin of the Miami Heat. So Caleb Martin, he's been playing good basketball, especially when Jimmy Butler's been in and out of the lineup, which has been frequent this season. So on the season for Martin, 9.7 points a game, 4 rebounds, 1.1 steals, 1.1 threes, 51% from the field. But the last couple weeks for him, 13.4 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.3 threes a game, and 56% from the field. So the key for Martin is, as long as he's getting minutes, 25 to 30 minute range here, this guy definitely could be a factor for fantasy owners. And he gives you a decent amount of categories. He can score the basketball, he can rebound, decent passer, and he can hit the 3-ball with a good field goal percentage as well. So the last few games here for Martin: January 19th versus Portland, 26 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 threes, 66% from the field. January 27th at Atlanta, 11 points, 3 boards, 4 steals, a 3, 50% from the field. Then January 23rd versus the Lakers, 15 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, a block, 2 threes, and 55% from the field. So right here, he's available in widely amount of leagues at 87%. He could score the basketball, he could hit the 3, and he's going to give you categories. And as long as Butler ain't 100%, or as long as he's getting playing time, he's definitely worth an add, in my opinion, in 12-team leagues or deeper. The next forward's Chris Dartay, the rookie from the Indiana Pacers. So Dartay, he got off to a good start early in the year, and then he tailed off a little, but now he's back and playing great basketball on the season. 13.6 points a game, 4.1 boards, 2.3 assists, 1 steal a game, 1.8 threes, and 44% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's definitely bumped it up: 17.2 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 2 steals, 1.8 threes, and 49% from the field here for Dartay. So right now, he's got the hot hand for this Indiana Pacer team. And obviously, they're going to run him out there and he's going to be playing major minutes the rest of the way. January 19th at the Lakers, 11 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, a steal, a block, 2 threes, 30% from the field. January 20th at the Warriors, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 threes, 62% from the field. Then January 22nd at Phoenix, 17 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, a steal, 3 threes, and 46% from the field. So right now, he's not available in many fantasy leagues, only in 38% of leagues after his numbers gone way up over the last week, being added in about 38% of leagues. But right now, if you need some scoring and a solid player for your fantasy team, Dartay's definitely an ad this week in the 5th and final forward I look to get this week here on the wire is Chuma Okey of the Orlando Magic. So Okey here, we've seen flashes from last season, but this year here, now it's time for him to play more playing time and break out, and that's what he's been doing over the last few weeks on the season. 7.7 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1.4 steals a game, which is nice, 1.3 threes, and 36% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's bumped the numbers up, 9.6 points a game, 5.7 boards, 1.1 assists, 1.7 steals, 2.7 threes, and 48% from the field here. So as long as he's going to get playing time, he's going to be a contributor for this Magic team. And obviously fantasy owners, the last few games, January 19th at Philly, 18 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, a block, 6 threes, 85% from the field. January 21st versus the Lakers, 11 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, a steal, 3 threes, 36% from the field. And January 23rd versus the Bulls, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 3 threes, and 57% from the field. So right now, Okey, he's giving owners 3 or 4 categories, maybe even 5 on some nights here. He could rebound. He definitely improved his 3-point shooting from last season. And he's also a good passer as well at the forward position. So I definitely would give him an ad this week. So that's a few forwards I would look to add here for Week 15 of the fantasy basketball season.